What is story testing?
Well, the way I think about story testing is sort of asking a few questions of your story before you get into writing the draft, just to make sure you have kind of the foundation of it and all the pieces working together the way they should be before you invest a bunch of time in writing the pages of that script.
Can someone call themselves a writer if they're only writing coverage?
Wow, that's a good question. Yeah, I think you can consider yourself a writer because you're writing coverage. So I think people are writers if they enjoy writing, want to write, and do any form of writing.
Well, that was actually my next question. And can someone, or does someone have to love the screenwriting process to be a great screenwriter?
Oh, I don't think so. I've heard too many professional screenwriters talk about how painful it is to birth a story and to actually make themselves sit down and write a script. You know, I think you hear people talk about it sort of across the spectrum. Some people love it and can't wait to get lost in the story, can't wait to sit down and just, immerse themselves in whatever world they're creating. But I think that there are also, people on the other end who maybe they love stories and they love filmmaking and they love putting the idea for a film on the page, but the process of writing is not always fun, not always easy, right?
Yeah, it's funny. I was just watching an old video with the screenwriter of Quiz Show and the one, it's like a new series, Tommy, I guess it's on CBS. And he used to be like a critic, or I don't know, he worked for the Washington Post. And he said now, this was an older video, so now he's a writer, and how hard it was and how he didn't realize screenwriting is really difficult. And, you look at his films and they're it seems like effortless writing, but it's just interesting to see that so much goes into, if you change one part, then you've got to go in and change the back. And do you think people realize that when they see these films and they go, oh, I can do that?
No. I think actually if you enjoy movies and you don't necessarily want to be a screenwriter, but you enjoy movies, it's useful to try to write a script because it'll give you even more appreciation for what's gone into that movie being made and just the all of the writing that had to happen to create that world and those characters and that story before it even got to your theater. So I actually think that's a good exercise for people who love movies.